Did Pokimane get Jidion banned?
Man, I feel like we've been talking about Twitch a lot lately, but some more stuff happened a couple nights ago that I really just have to cover. As you guys know, Pokimane has been under fire lately within her own community for the whole copyright DMCA takedown stuff. Like any social platform, you're gonna have users who are gonna disagree and dislike each other, and Wednesday night that man Jidion was on Twitch streaming to thousands of people when he decided to absolutely pop off on Pokimane. I haven't really talked about Jidion here on the channel, but in general he is one of the hottest people on YouTube and TikTok right now, and he's been skyrocketing after several viral moments. I mean, I'm talking about major mainstream media attention for free. A lot of you probably saw his interaction with DeMarcus Cousins.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stop recording right now. Take a sideways picture.
And overall, he's been on a long streak of W's, propelling him up with some of the top names in his genre like Danny Duncan and Bailey Levine. It has been a very long time since I've seen someone rise this fast, so needless to say, his Twitch stream is also popping off where he is constantly interacting with Aiden Ross, who is also one of the top streamers as well. As I understand it, Twitch is divided into groups of viewers.
So like right there, that tells me everything I need to know about the whole situation. This guy Scott like is becoming very famous very fast, and he just doesn't know how to act. That's really what it comes down to. Like that's a big thing because I've educated myself. I was watching this stuff last night. I was like, what's going on here? There's like a general story, right? Is that I don't know. A long time ago, Pokimane said the N-word with an A back in an edgier time, and then now he saw it and he shows it all the time, which I don't really care about. I mean, do you? I don't really give a shit. And then he doesn't like her, but he's okay with Ninja, who said that N-word multiple times. You know, there's so much here. And then I saw the live stream where he like sent the hate raid. I know he was like, "Oh, everybody raid," and he's like, "Oh, don't raid them. I mean, just put ratio plus out." But you have to understand that we have to divide ourselves into like our like. You know, there's content creator and then there's fans, right? Fans generally leech the energy off of their content creator. His energy was not necessarily great, and then Pokimane ended up getting a bunch of hate. And also, Pokimane is the darling of Twitch, so she's going to get special treatment, right? If it was anybody else, if it was another person, they probably would have just taken it in stride, but she's sensitive and whatever. But that's her prerogative. You're allowed to be sensitive. Yeah, you can send the thing. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know why this is so, like, this is blowing up so much. Like, who cares? Listen, he got a ban for 30 days. I feel like that's probably a little too much, but also, like, he basically, he asked for it. There's a no-no to raid people on Twitch. You know, maybe he should have only got a 2-day ban or a 1-week ban, but, you know, I feel like the ban is justified. Is it 2 week now? Did they dial it down to 2 weeks? I still feel like that's a lot. And it's probably, again, because it's Pokimane. So that's the issue I have. I think that he deserves a ban, but not even a 2 week. I feel like a week, 5 days. I don't know why those numbers, but that just feels like it. But he got a ban. Like, chill out. He doesn't like Pokimane. Who cares? It's weird. I think people don't look at content creation in the correct context. Like, these are your coworkers. Would you can not like a coworker and also not harass them. Okay, it was never. I'm pretty sure there was a 30-day ban at one point. You know what? I don't care. You get my point. I still feel like 2 weeks is a little much. I feel like you can just not like your coworker and not talk about it unless there's a particularly, there's a moment to talk about it. I know he comes more from a troll community, but let's keep going.
And Jidion and Aiden's group.
And I'll address like the claims of misogyny after this video. I do want to talk about it. I don't know if it's justified, but
is the W Squad, and Pokimane is part of Poggers or some shit like that. Jidion's brand of comedy is extremely sarcastic, and his antics have gotten him involved in controversy amongst more sensitive crowds in the past.
And that's another thing too, because I've been there, and like obviously this guy's more famous than me, 100%, like probably like more like 10,000%. But I've been in the moment where like you're doing things for controversy. If he has a history of doing things to be controversial, why do you think he orchestrated this whole event against Pokimane? You know what I'm saying? Like he literally, most likely, it's not an unreasonable assumption to say like, oh, he was trying to get some attention and then he pushed it too far and he got he got his just desserts, you know?
Like when he went to Best Buy and all these dudes went with him shirtless, or when he cooked meat in a vegan restaurant. And I can see where people have their reservations. I would think most of them just think he's an immature nuisance, but in general, he's mostly doing harmless trolling while trying to be entertaining on the internet.
Yeah, you could, both of those things can be true. You could be immature and a nuisance, and then also just trying to have some fun.
Personally, I find Jidion very funny. You know, I've been watching him for the last couple of years.
Of the limited things I've seen, like, yeah, he seems to be kind of funny. Like, I'm not saying he's not funny.
And he's definitely one of the hardest working YouTubers out there. But every once in a while, he does really push the boundaries. I mean, it wouldn't be funny if he didn't. Either way, this man really decided to go off after getting partnered on Twitch when he noticed that Pokimane was streaming at the same time but had less viewers than him.
I have more people in my live stream.
Can't really saying.
Than Pokimane.
Yo, Jidion, you gotta.
I watched this. I don't know why the reaction is, Jidion, you have to chill. All he said was, I have more viewers than Pokimane. And you gotta chill, bro. Like, why is Aiden Ross so sensitive? Like, I don't understand why he's, like, having a fucking meltdown because the guy said I have more viewers than Pokimane.
More niggas in my live stream than Pokimane.
Jidion, bro. What the f...
Everybody say L plus ratio. L.
Oh, nah, bro.
Ratio, bro. I want to rate, bro, please.
No, Jidion.
So basically, Jidion
That part's like a no, Jidion.
told his audience to go and do what is called a raid on her channel. Raids can be both positive or negative things. Like sometimes streamers send their audience over as a surprise to show love, and other times they send them over like
I do that every night. I try to raid somebody. It's just to give them a little boost, you know?
like he did to spam L plus ratio in her chat.
Well,
this is technically known on
raid after
Twitch as a hate raid, and it can get you banned, which did end up happening after he got a 2-week suspension following this raid, because this does fall under harassment. And like any big-time streamer, Poki is very powerful over on Twitch, so I'm not surprised this ban happened so quickly. This was the message Jidion had for her subs.
If you're from Pokimane's chat,
Yo.
and you have a penis, I'm gonna tell you this right now. She is not gonna fuck you, bro. I don't care how much you donated. I don't care how many hours you watch her. She's not gonna fuck you, bro. She has a man's. Bro, you probably don't want to hear this. You probably don't want to hear this. You probably don't want to hear this. But I'm sorry. I'm gonna break the fourth wall. And spoiler alert, she's getting dicked down every night by another nigga.
All I have to say is that
hey, at least it's a black guy dicking her down. Listen, I mean, like, he's not really wrong, you know. That was a big controversy. Like, people found out Pokimane had a boyfriend, and then, like, they lost it. They're like, oh my god, I thought I had a chance. Could you imagine? It's not even that you thought you had a chance with, like, a celebrity. Like, that's fine. Maybe you do. But you thought that giving your money to her, faceless, made you have a chance? That's the sad part, you know? Like, obviously, like, I would have a chance to put... Well, she wouldn't have a chance with me. I'm married very happily. So, like, you know, I know that she's upset about that. But, like... That's the sad part. And then it was there was a whole big deal when the people found out she had a boyfriend. And then I think they did something where she limited the donations to like $5. You know? So yeah.
Jidion really doesn't give a single shit. You know, every once in a while the creator comes around and just does not care. This has been a long-running joke about Pokimane simps not really having a chance. And so now the two communities, Pokimane versus Jidion, have been at war to say the least.
Why is he saying Pokimane wrong? Isn't it Pokimane? Why does he keep saying it wrong on purpose? It seems like weirdly, like bizarrely disrespectful.
I mean, the L plus ratio thing ain't even that serious to me. But honestly, I didn't really see the reason for him to go this hard about her personal life. And this sparked a whole nother conversation questioning whether or not Jidion was being misogynistic.
Yeah, this is
her personal life. And this
catching up on this Pokimane. It's pretty rich. Dude gets banned for hate rating a stream, says and does obvious misogynistic things, and then people like Keemstar are blaming her for getting banned. Fuck these weak ass men who can't handle it. Bro, I just every single day, man, I just can't handle Ethan with like these really like virtue signal takes. Like, oh, like it's just such a frustrating thing where every single time there's an event, he's just like all for the team that like would make him look the most virtuous. And it bothers me. It frustrates me. It's just frustrating. Like, there might be misogyny here, but like I don't even think that he understands what misogyny means. I think he's just saying that as like a buzzword so that people be like, yeah, you're so woke, Ethan. You know? I also think that Keemstar's take that it was like Pokimane's fault is also like there's clearly a middle ground here. But like so many people are claiming misogyny, nobody's really explaining it too much. I did watch Hassan explain it a little bit, and like I watched that a little. I was like, okay, and I've been mulling it over. I'm gonna give you my perspective, but like, oh, bro, it's just like I hate Twitter, bro.
Sparked a whole nother conversation questioning whether or not
People get furious when women stand up for themselves or what others stand up on our behalf. A lot of streamers are scared to face that kind of negativity and rather be quiet. It sucks to be a female CC and always accept the treatment that happens to us. I just feel like, is this a woman? I don't know if this is a woman issue. Like, oh, people get upset when women stand up for themselves. You know, I don't know. See, here's the thing. This is my perspective, is that Pokimane's probably being kind of sensitive here. But it is 100% like within your rights to be sensitive to things. Right? Now, maybe she's being sensitive. This is the thing I find a little sexist, is that people are like, oh, well, she's standing up for herself. Like, oh, well, she didn't like that. Like, okay, I say she's being sensitive. Like, are you saying she's being sensitive because she's a girl? Like, I don't understand. Like, why is it a girl thing? She got offended by it, and there was some hatred in there. Other people probably would have just taken it in stride, but she didn't, and she doesn't have to. Like, it upset her, and that's okay. And so she was like, I don't like this. Can you ban this guy? That's fair. Also, she knows who Jidion is. It probably came more from the fact that he keeps playing. He has a soundboard clip of her saying the N-word, like, you know, and he constantly plays it on his stream or something like that. So she probably just doesn't like him, and he doesn't like her. So this is like a Twitch feud, and she's pretending she doesn't know who it is. But I really don't think this has anything to truly do with being a woman.
Jidion was being misogynistic, and he was catching heat.
The pokey harassment thing is just super depressing. Part of me hoped after Leafy shit there'd be real shift in new to Twitch culture on the internet, but I guess misogyny always finds a crowded audience. All right, it's not that. I really don't think it's that deep.
From a lot of people out here in these internet streets.
Hold on, let me just get that.
Jidion was being misogynistic, and he was catching heat from a lot of people out here in these
child brains on the internet think I want to fuck Pokemon because I spoke out against misogyny today. How's your day? Oh, okay.
Internet streets.
Twitch shows favorites, and those favorites aren't black people. So for Pokimane to sit up here and talk about how much misogyny is going on towards women and stuff like that, when she's literally the top streamer, when literally she runs the whole shebang, when literally on her stream she gets nothing but love, but just out of the blue, when people see the fuck shit she does and they call her out on it, all of a sudden it's misogyny, and she pulls that card. Literally got Leafy is here, literally got someone on a whole different platforms, delete it. Leafy is gone. Leafy is nowhere to be found.
Well, Leafy was a little bit of a bully. I guess that's what he has an issue with. So this seems to be okay. So here's the thing. People are saying that it's misogyny. I think the biggest reason, and this is what Hassan's point was, and it's not a terrible point, is that it's misogyny because he'll have like conversations with Ninja, who said the N-word multiple times, but not Pokimane. Now, we would have to assume the reason he doesn't like her is because exclusively the N-word situation. It seems more like he doesn't like her, and he uses like her past of saying that word as a way to really, like, I guess, just virtue signal himself about how bad she is. From that, though, it seems more like he's an edgier content creator, and he thinks that you should be able to do edgier things, and like he has like a vendetta. The Leafy situation might be part of it. I don't really know, man. Professional raw dogger, very nice shirt. I don't think that's misogynistic, bro. I'm a professional raw dogger as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants to wear that? You know, you should wear a condom. But yeah, man.
You know, at the end of the day, I don't think he's a misogynist. The man is just an entertainer who took it too far. But that's what guys like this do, is they push the boundary and they fuck with the status quo. I just don't.
I think the good thing though is like, yeah, I think that there's still a place for edgier content creators, but the shift in the online culture or the online space, it needs to be like a fucking like, this is too far, boom, like a brick wall. You know, it's like, okay, you can be edgy, but you can't push the boundaries too much. And he did. He effectively ended up causing a hate raid, whether it was his intention or not. He probably does have some like younger, more toxic fans.
I don't really see the advantage in going to war like this with Pokimane when he's generally a funny-ass dude who does not need to do stuff like this to keep blowing up. If I'm him, I'm done with all this bullshit and I'm moving forward. Either way, I don't see him going anywhere anytime soon because his fan base is insanely loyal through multiple mainstream controversies, and I think he'll find a way to make this a stepping stone. I promise you.
Well, I think that he intended to make this a stepping stone. Listen, like we also have to consider that he intended to make this like a stepping stone here.
Jidion will be back talking this shit soon, and Queen Pokimane is going to be fine in her big old mansion. Let me know what you guys think.
Yeah, man, at the end of the day, I feel like this is weirdly blown out of proportion. You have a guy who pushed the boundaries too much. He got banned. Pokimane might be being a little sensitive, but that's her prerogative. They probably hate each other because he's constantly showing the clip that she says of the N-word and probably pisses her off. There is probably a level of frustration from her to an extent. like, you know, advocate to Twitch to get to ban this guy because, you know, she's mad at him. If it was another streamer, she probably would have taken it in stride. This is some dumb bullshit beef. I think everybody claiming misogyny, I just don't really see it in this like really active sense. I feel like, you know, he seems to dislike her because he's not particularly politically correct, and she's more politically correct, and she does get like special treatment a little bit. But so does every big streamer. There might be an aspect of it of like maybe he's upset that she's famous because she's a girl or something, and he feels like she's low effort. I don't really know. I also feel like there's a weird criticism for people to make, because the only time that women actually get like a fucking step up on Twitch is if they are attractive. Meanwhile, you have ugly fucks like myself. I'm not that big, but you have like ugly fucks. Well, actually, I guess everybody's pretty attractive at the top. But usually when you see an attractive female streamer, it's like, oh, well, she just got there because she's a woman. And you see an attractive male streamer, it's like, well, you know, Hassan has some really great takes, so you don't understand. But the reality is like, so maybe that's part of it. I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit of like, you know, some kind of subconscious like misogyny there. I don't think it's this really active thing. I feel like I think we're just jumping on this because it's Pokimane and Jamari. Well, this guy's Jamari. Fucking what's his name? Jidion. Sorry, my bad. Yes, I am big. I'm talking about my obesity, not my following. Thank you. So, yeah, I do think that people kind of glossed over the thing he talked about being a black creator and how Twitch doesn't give a fuck about black creators. There might be a level of truth to that. I don't really know, but you know, I guess identities are clashing here. But yeah, I don't understand why people are like so, why people are so up in arms about. Like, I don't know why this is. Why do we care? Like, I looked at this story and I'm like, you know, what? Like, who gives a fuck? Why are we coming over this? Is it because of the audience clash of like simps versus fucking edgelords, or is it because it's a woman that a lot of like bigger content creators want to like fucking simp for?
Calilog just gifted.
Hey, thank you so much for the gift of sub, brother. I'm just not understanding. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't understand. I'm not understanding. I just don't understand it. You're from TikTok and now YouTube. I liked your content for a while. Thanks for making me think. Hey, no problem, brother. Thank you for watching the content. I have to reset my session. I don't know why this is not working. My stream elements is like fucking wonky today, but that's okay. It's just not going to show anything, I guess. We're just shit out of luck. I think it's attractive male streamers, male and female, that get big with less efforts, or they're fans that get caught up with parasocial relationships and think they can hit. Yeah, true. I mean, like, honestly, there's a level of truth theft with everybody. I know that I'm not like traditionally attractive. Like, I know I'm tall or whatever, but also, you know, if I didn't have my voice, if I didn't specifically have the tone of voice, you guys probably wouldn't be watching me either. Everybody's lucky in their own way, you know? But I'm telling you right now, I've been working out. By the end of this year, I'm going to be like fucking muscular as shit. And I'm telling you, I'm going to blow up this year. Like, I'm not, I've already blown up body wise. I'm going to lean out a little bit. I'm still going to be big, but I'm going to be big and I'm going to be very muscular. And by the end of this year, I'm going to have like fucking 1 million subs on YouTube. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be fucking nuts. And I'm going to sit here. I'm going to be like, bro, I didn't get the fame until I got this body. You know what I'm saying, dude? I'm just saying.
Hey, I want you guys to join me as well. Please, please, please. You guys in? All right. Listen up, guys. So, there's a lot of prominent influencers that are going around accusing me of being a misogynist. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't know what that word meant at first, but I looked it up. And I want a feminist org out there to come and sit down and have a talk with me. I'm not going to phase rugged. I'm not going to savage on it. I want a real feminist org to come have the conversation that needs to be had, you know? Like, it's just not enough real men out there that are willing to have this conversation with an organization that deals with this on a daily basis. So, if you guys can help me find a feminist organization, dedicated women that will teach me and talk to me, and we can have a serious conversation, please reach out and find them for me. Please spread this video everywhere, y'all. I'm asking you guys. I'm trying to use my platform. You guys use your platform as well. I want to end this, y'all. I want to end this. I know the definition of misogynist is, and I don't like it, and I want to talk to a feminist organization, and I want to see what we can do to be better, y'all. So please, I'm using my platform this one time to do the right thing, because not many people are willing to stand up, and I wasn't at all. I wasn't ready to stand up either, but I'm ready now. I'm ready now, and I hope you guys will take that stand with me. So, guys, please find me a female organization that'll be down to have this conversation with me. It's gonna be a serious conversation, and thank you guys. Thank you guys, and thank you guys for the support. This is the one thing I need from you guys, bro. The one thing I need from you guys. Please find me a feminist organization that deal with misogyny every day, and I want them to have a conversation with me so that we can be better. I can be better. I can be better. If I'm better, you guys can be better. If I'm better, you guys can be better. I'm gonna be live Sunday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Sunday 8 p.m. on YouTube. Jidion Premium, where you can find premium content only. Jidion Premium on OnlyFans is a fake. That account is not real. If you see Jidion Premium on OnlyFans, please flag that. It is not a real account. It is a fake, and me and my legal team are dealing with that. But thank you guys so much, and find me someone. This is serious, y'all. This is serious. I love you guys. I'm using my platform for the right thing. Spread this video. Help me out, y'all. TikTok. Tag me on TikTok. You guys on TikToker? Okay, y'all. Speaking black and white.
I guess I'll
On a daily basis. So.
Okay. Interesting. That's nice. That's in good faith. That's a nice thing. That's a positive move. That's probably not going to be praised by anybody. That's a good move.